Welcome to Wellflow with the Black Mentor. I am your host, Joseph Nantomer, multimillionaire real estate investor and life coach. The Wellflow show is to help you develop a wealth building mindset so you can achieve wealth and success. And we have four pillars that we've been able to sign up and just put it out there for you. It is knowledge flow, freedom flow, cash flow, and of course, success flow. This show is all about to help you become successful. And I am more than proud to bring it to you. You all know I am the Black Mentor, number one success coach in America, host of the Wellflow Conference and boot camps. And we have helped so many people become successful with our coaching programs, our training, and so much more. And in the month of October, we're going to be having another class that has been set up just for you. You want to be successful in the United States? Come join us. And actually, on the 9th of October, we're having online class for the next 5 hours. I'll be sitting down there with my consultant, and we're going to be taking you step by step to show you how you can become very, very successful doing business in the United States. We're going to show you how to get out from 9 to 5, start up your own business, how you should structure your business successfully, how you're going to get cash flow, how you're going to build and scale that business. I'm going to show you how you get your niche and so much more. And today, okay, let us hear a testimonial from somebody who's actually attended one of our boot camps. Because after the master's class on the 9th, we're going to have the boot camp from the 10th to the 12th. Let's hear it.
Yeah, makes you ready for the journey to be in the real estate, ready to be in this, that this is where I want to be. If you really want to be in this, yeah, it makes you prepared. So it's a nice program, yeah, no regret at all. Yeah, it's even worth more than the money paid for it, yeah. So because it excites, it gives you excitement, yeah, it ignites the fire in you, to ready to do something for yourself.
For someone who came into the boot camp thinking, she has already given up on business, given up on so many stuff, just stuck to 9 to 5. And I am being told that at the end of this month, she's going to be closing on her first property. Some of you remember her. She was the only person who ended up going home with a pre approval of $3 million. It's exciting, exciting, exciting. I'm always excited when I hear, success stories. You start as an underdog and you build yourself. The Wealth Flow Bootcamp is all about building your mindset. Every single thing that I've achieved in the last 6, 7 years has just been about my mindset. Because when you have the right mindset and you have the right people, you are going to be blown away. The sky becomes the starting point for you. Another thing we're going to be doing in the boot camp is we're going to be showing you how to get financing. A lot of people have ideas, especially in real estate, but they don't know. In fact, today, while I was on my way to the studio, a couple called me. They've been having issues. They went for a pre-approval and they were denied because they had certain things going on in their career. And I told them, you know what? You're not talking to the right people. Okay, with my network and the people that I know, we will help you put you on the right path, structure your business the right way, and show you how you can leverage with all that you have going on for you. Another thing you're going to be finding out when you come into our community, because it is a community, is like minded people, or people with a singular goal to become very, very successful. Nothing else. Okay, we're going to sit down, we're going to build your mindset. You're with the like minded people, and you will be on your way to helping you get into where you're supposed to get to. And of course, very, very important, you surround yourself with the right people. When you surround yourself with the right people, things start happening for you. Okay, there is a saying that your network determines your net worth. Okay, meaning the people around you determine how far you can go. If you are with people who are making less than you are, what tends to happen is they're only going to give you ideas that are lesser than you. So, for example, let's say you're making $100,000 a year and you have family members or friends or workers or whatever, people around you who make $30,000 a year. what's going to be happening and what you notice is they will always come up with a $30,000 idea. And not too long, you will start thinking like people that make $30,000. All you're going to be hearing is something like, hey, there's this new company that just opened down the street. Why don't you go see if they can give you a job to pay $35 per hour? Now, on the flip side, when you start working and building network with people who are actually doing better than you are, let's say you're making $1 million a year, and now you're working with people who are making tens of thousands or millions of dollars, like some of my friends, JT Fox and, Hugh Hilton and all the rest of the people that I spent, about 2 weekends now. I was in Dallas, 3 weeks ago, and I was in California the other 2 weeks. There's actually a lady called Bonnie who I call the queen of real estate. Okay. She has real estate in millions, multiple millions. She has over 500 units of apartments. Now, that's the kind of person I want to make my friend. That's the kind of person I want to be talking to, because I want to go from wherever I am, okay, and get into where she is. So the only thing she's going to be talking about is how she made 500 units, how she was able to buy 500 units of apartments. At my stage, I'm not going to be talking to someone who is doing 50,000 or 100,000 transactions when I'm already dealing in millions. So that is what it's very, very important. I cannot overemphasize this. The people that you want to mingle with, the people you're talking to. And what is amazing is the higher you go in the level of success, actually the easier it becomes to discuss business. And over the last 2 weeks or 3 weeks, I have made some exciting relationships. I've built some splendid relationships. It will blow your mind. Like, one of the deals we're doing right now is a 44 million euros. 44 million euros. Like, it's unbelievable. And I think we have a clip. Producer, do we have a clip? A clip that can show us some of the, discussions that we had. Let me show you how the rich people do business. Let's play that clip.
Woo! It's go, 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 go time. Who bringing the noise?
JT, say something.
Say something.
Say something else.
Say something else.
We're about to get a little lesson.
Gotta play golf. The big kaboons. I love those glasses.
Thank you.
We're on the same team. Oh, we're gonna beat everybody. We're the best team in the area.
We be disturbing the peace. Working, we serving the streets. About to go ahead, going beast. Bang, bang, leave you sleep. Tick, tick, boom. Hard body, and not scaring nobody. You make me resort to wildin'. You must be blind by the diamonds. I don't want it to be this way, but y'all won't need to try this, so it's
I have Bunny, the queen of investments, right here. The real estate queen, and Miss Olympia.
The Hobby Millionaire guys, the Black Mentor. Know him, meet Joseph. Get connected and make sure you guys have a conversation to see how you can make some millions together.
Boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
Who's this guy?
tick, tick, boom. You can't stop me.
Isn't that so amazing? Like, I feel like I should just rewind the days and just go back to California. California was amazing. It was people, from different places. We had a guy who flew in all the way from Dubai, and that's how I got my Dubai connection. We're going to be setting up our business in Dubai very soon. We have Bunny there. We have Miss Olympia. We have so many people. I have my guy, JT Fox, #1 wealth coach in the world. I had Hugh Hilton right there, done transactions over 5.5 billion with a B, $billion. So these are amazing people. These are the kind of people you want to get into. You want to get in their midst, because you know what they do? They drag you up. They show you how to do it better. They show you how to grow. And, if I am giving myself to, getting more mentorship, how about you? You just got to keep pushing. You got to understand that you have to do everything possible to get into the midst of the elites. And when you get there, everything starts working for you. So I want to encourage you, today to make that commitment. Make up your mind, and say, I'm going to do whatever it takes, put in the work, and I'm going to get to the top and work with people who are really, really doing it big. I want to encourage you, if you're watching right now, you're watching, Wealth Flow with the Black Mentor. My name is Joseph Nantom, and if you're joining us for the first time, feel free. I want to take a few questions before I move on. I just love talking to you, people joining us from all over the world, different continents, and, I just want to know who is out there. If you're out there, you have questions, let's do this. Feel free, come onto the comment, ask questions about your business. You want to know how to get into real estate. You want to know how to become successful. I want to encourage you. Jump on the chat, say something. You saw that video I was telling JT, say something. And he said, say something. I said, say something else. He said, say something else. So get on the chat right now and talk to the Black Mentor. I'm live and direct right here to take all your questions. And we are going to be doing this big. That is what we do every Tuesday. I show up 1 to 2 p.m. Central Time, and I tell you what's going on. I encourage you. I help you get to from where you are to get to where I want you to get to. And we're going to be having a few questions coming up. We got somebody? Okay. How do you find a new circle of friends? It's very, very easy. I always tell people these things. There are 2 ways to get into the circle of the elites. Okay, there are 2 ways. And if you don't get anything today, even though I've given out so much germ, understand this. Number 1 is called getting to the circle of the elites by association. What does that mean? So let's say I come to your city and I follow you to a party. And when I got to that party, I met your mayor, right? And you introduced me to your mayor. Hey, this is Joseph. He's a real estate investor, and boom. We shake hands and we talk. What is going to happen is if I run into your mayor at the airport a month later, there are chances that he's not going to ever remember me because it's by association. There is a third party, and nothing significant really happened. You just shook hands. However, there's another way to really get successful friends. It is what we call by investment. You see, a lot of people don't understand, what this is all about. When you meet successful people, there are certain things successful people don't have. Number 1, successful people cannot be in 2 places at the same time. So they always need information about what is going on in your circle, in your community, in your places. And let me tell you, successful people are also looking for new opportunity every single day. So let's take the scenario again, scenario 2. I come to your city, you take me out, and I meet your mayor. And let's say your mayor was having an election or something was going on, and he's having a project. And I write a check, $10,000, and I give it to your mayor. I say, hey, you know what, mayor? I want to invest in what you're doing. What do you think is going to happen 2 weeks after your mayor sees me? He's going to be like, Joseph, that's the dude. He gave us $10,000. And it could be anything. You know how I build a circle of friends? I invested into what they do. Okay, when I met JT Fox, he showed me some opportunity. I write my check and I put it there. The only fastest way that I know for you to get into where you're going is you invest your way into that. Okay. And don't tell me you don't have 50,000. I understand. My first investment in the United States was $999. Always remember that. It was $999. Okay. It was even my rent at the time. People don't know where you start from. They just want to know where you are now. So start from where you are. Get into my program, for example. I've been telling you to sign with $299 so I can show you how to get into this club. But some of you will not come. Okay, you're still thinking in your head how you're going to spend $299, but you want to get into the network that I am. It doesn't work that way. I had a conversation with a lady this afternoon who closed a deal for $400,000 2 weeks ago. Guess what? You know how she got to know me? She signed for a $299 class. She signed for a $299 class, came into the training, asked a lot of questions, got a pre-approval, and now she's closed a $400,000 house. And guess what? She's now in my circle. She's now part of my, my inner circle. She's now my friend. Pay $299, show up on the 9th of October. I'll make you my friend, and I'll show you my friends, okay? Which program should we do with you first? It is the $299, 10th of October. Okay, the link is going to be somewhere in the screen. Go there and sign for $299. I promise you, when you come, I'm going to be sitting down 5 hours, myself and my other consultant. We're going to show you step by step how you're going to set up your business, how you're going to find funding. Okay, these are not the things you will find on the internet. These are not the things. See, if it's something you could find on the internet, everybody around you will be rich. You will be rich. Okay? You got to have mentors. Mentors are there to help you, show you, and guide you and help you get there faster. Okay? So get on, sign up now. The link is in my bio. It's somewhere on the screen. Or go to my website, josephnantoma.com/event. Sign up right now. Okay? It's already here. In about 10 days or 2 weeks or something like that, okay, we're going to be having that program. And I promise you, nobody has come to those programs or those coaching and said they didn't get value for their money. Somebody is asking us a question here. Somebody says, since I've been following you for a while, I've noticed that you constantly advise individuals to begin by working on themselves. What elements of oneself would you suggest someone begin working on initially? Your mind. Okay, wherever you are, I want your hands like this on your head. Your mind. Your mindset is everything you want. You get what I'm saying? So let me tell you something about your mind. If you're going to spend $1 million, you got to spend it here first. If you're going to make $10 million, you got to have it here first. Okay, if you don't have the right mindset, and what do we mean by this right mindset we're talking about? You know, people just talk about mindset. You know what it is? It is about knowing what to do and when to do it. Okay? It's about knowing that you cannot get to success on your own. Look around you. There's nobody who's truly successful that does it on their own. In this studio right now, we are 4 people sitting in this room. I have a producer, my marketing, my marketing consultant is here, my social media consultant is here, and it's a team. And I have other people, working from different part of the world, putting this whole show together. So when you have the right mindset, that is where it starts from. Everything good starts from the inside. It doesn't start from the outside. Okay? So work on your mind. First things first. If you don't have money, go get books. Get books online. There is a book that I've been telling you guys to read. Okay? What is the name of this book again? Who can remind me the name of the book that I've been telling them to read? Science of Getting Rich. The Science of Getting Rich. I don't know the guy, but that book was written over 100 years ago. And you know what? When I started reading it, even if I wanted to be broke, I had no choice. I had to become rich. And recently, of course, my very good friend, J.T. Fox, okay? The Underdog. Go read that book, okay? Go read The Underdog by J.T. Fox. It's one of the books that will give you practical steps and practical guide. Google it. Look for it. Take some action. Get on your computer today. Look for something and become hungry for success. Now, when you start building that appetite for success, what is going to happen is the right people will start showing up. Okay? That is the starting point. When I started getting hungry for success, successful people started showing up. And you know what? I started practicing what I was reading. And the moment I started practicing what I was reading, the only thing I started seeing was results. And the more results that I got, the more investment in myself that I started doing. The Science of Getting Rich. Another question. Is it in person or over the internet? Oh, yeah, the boot camp. The boot camp is in person, but how to be successful in the United States is actually online. And you know what is amazing? If you live in the Western world and in any place, it's the same thing. Don't say, somebody was telling me a message that they said, hey, I am in Norway. Is this practical to me? It is practical to you. How do they spell success in Norway? It's S-U-C-C-E-S-S. Success is the same thing everywhere. How do they spell wealth? It's the same thing. W-E-A-L-T-H. Wealth is the same thing. The principles remain the same. What have I been screaming here telling you? Take action. Take action. Take action. Okay? You got to take action. You know what I'm talking about? It's all about action. When you start taking massive action, when you start taking action and you don't get scared, like I jumped out of a plane the other day. You just jump out of the plane, the parachute is going to open every single time. Okay, so take action, get out there, set up your business today, start planning how you're going to get out from 9 to 5, start talking to the right people, be hungry for success, and it's going to show up. I'm pumped up today. I want the questions to keep coming. I'm in my element. Let's get it going, guys. How can you know if they are the right successful people to connect with? Do you have a set of criteria? What are you talking about? Success is universal. JT Force has closed over 500,000 deals or whatever. You know, what are you talking about? You know, when you meet successful people, the way they talk is different. The way they act is different. You will know this guys are successful than you are. Okay? I'm talking about the #1 wealth coach in the world. What are you talking about? Okay? You just get in there. These are the things that stop a lot of people. How do you know these people are successful? You will know. How do you know I'm successful? Is everybody doing what I'm doing right now? No. Is everybody giving the same information I'm giving you right now? No. That is why I am successful. Okay? Next question. What is the best property to sell for a beginner? I am planning to do real estate. Welcome to the club, Jenny. Real estate in the United States is very, very good. But I always tell people, start small, test the waters and grow. Don't jump into a $500,000 deal. You're going to lose your money. So when you want to start real estate like I did, see, one thing about the Black Mentor and Joseph Nantoma is I don't tell people what I didn't do. Okay? I don't teach what I did. Right now, I'm not reading from any screen or any script. I'm just talking to you what I did. Okay? I paid $9.99. $997. That's when I started my real estate. The first thing you want to do if you're starting real estate is you want to do what we call wholesaling. What is wholesaling? You get a property, you put it on contract, you sell it to an investor, make some money, put it in the bank, do it again, do it again. Each of them, you get an average of $10,000 as a commission or whatever you want to call it. By the time you do it 5 times, you've just made $50,000. Now you use that $50,000 and you put down on a down payment for a rental. That is how you start real estate. When you put it down for a rental, 2 things are going to be happening. You're going to be getting rent from your property, and the equity of the property is going to be going up. The moment the equity is going up on the property, what you want to do is you want to pull out that equity and you do the next one, and you do the next one. And while you're doing that, don't forget, you're still doing wholesaling. That is how I built this capital. That is how I built this business. My first deal, I made $8,000. My second deal, $23,000. Okay? And you keep investing in yourself. You keep making new friends. You keep investing and you keep investing and you keep investing. This is how you do it. Nobody's going to sit down and come, give you some free coaching. I am the only guy who does it. I'm the only guy who sits here on Tuesdays and give you everything for free. But you know what? If you want to get it practicalized, jump into my training. Sign up right now. Boot camp is $3,500 only. But I promise you, and I never make promises on the screen. This is recorded. When you sign up for my boot camp, I am telling you, okay, you will need to pay $35,000 to someone to teach you how to fail. That's what I always tell people. Every single person who came to the boot camp is doing well now. There's a guy who is in in Florida. This guy is shooting me deals. And I'm like, where are you getting all this stuff from? I saw him the other night. He's making videos just like I did. He's getting out there. He's going out there and he's making these things happen. Get on board. Wake up, wake up, wake up, and jump into the bandwagon and get successful. Let's take the next question. My question is, with real estate pre-approval, do you still need a down payment to purchase multiple family units? Oh, yes, Kinsley, thanks for asking. You do. It's called a skin in the game. Nobody's going to give you 100% of the funding, okay? But some lenders, depending on your credit, if you live in the United States, are going to give you 80% of the funds. Some are going to give you 90%, okay? But you got to put your skin in the game. They want to know that your money is in the game, okay? They want to know your money is in the game. How am I going to give you my money when you cannot risk your own money? You see what I'm talking about? Mindset, okay? How am I going to give you my money if you don't put your money? Before successful people can give you their money, They want to be sure you're also going to put your money. They want to make you take some risk as well. Okay, I have very, very successful friends. Let's say I go to JT Fox and we have a deal, it's $10 million. He's going to be like, Joseph, how much did you put in? It doesn't matter the amount. I might say, hey, JT, I put in $1 million. He's like, okay, because you're able to risk your $1 million where you are, I'm going to give you $9 million. This is how the business game works. Nobody's going to give you a whole 100,000 or a whole $1 million and say, go sit down. You got to build this relationship. You got to build this friendship. And this is how we get to where we're going to. More questions. I am fired up today. Let's do this. Let's do this. What are the 3 most important things when looking to buy real estate? Number 1, location, location, location. I don't even need to think about these things. Location, location, location. Number 2, is there a deal? If there is no deal, take your hands off it. And what do I mean by a deal? Are you going to make at least 30 to 40% profit? If there is no 30, 40% profit, don't do it. Number 3 is it going to take you a long time to close the deal? The longer you wait on the deal, the more money you are losing. So what you want to do is you want to take the deal, flip it, make your money, go to the next one. If these 3 things don't work, don't go with there. Don't do it. Location, location, location. You don't want to buy a house where you wake up in the morning and you have a gun on your head. That's how they wake you up in the morning. You don't want a house like that. You want to buy a house close to the sea where you're using it for Airbnb. People are tripping, they're coming, and is the person going to give you a deal? Okay, I was in Chicago yesterday to see a 6-unit, 7 units apartment, and I got a deal. And you know what? Just before I was about to start the live, they were already calling me to give me a contract. This is how you do it. Next question, please. Hi, hey man, how do we get mentorship from you? Oh, that's what I've been talking about. Jump on my site or somewhere on the screen or in the comment section. Sign up. $299. It's going to be the best $299 you will ever spend in your life. How to be successful in the diaspora. It's coming up on October 9th. The link is somewhere there. Or you can also go to my website, josephnatomah.com/events. Sign up now, sign up now, sign up now. And that is how you get there. Webflow Bootcamp is also coming on November 10th to the 12th. 3 days. You're going to be here live and direct in my office in Wauwatosa, okay? I'm going to be showing you how I started everything. I'm going to show you how to work on your mindset, where to get the finances, how to market yourself, where to look for the deals. I'm going to blow you away, man. Just show up. All you got to do is show up. You know something about showing up? 80% of being really successful is just showing up. The rest, leave it for me. 80%. Just show up. You know, when you walk into a place, you have the opportunity of negotiating your way. But when you sit down where you are in your comfort zone, watching me on TV, I'm like, you know, will I do it? Shouldn't I do it? You're not giving yourself a chance. Take a chance. You know what? Take a chance. Sign up for the class. When you come on the 10th of November, if you don't like what you have, I'll sign your check back to you. But I promise you that's not what's going to happen. Because every single person, 36 people, came all the way from different locations in the United States, including Canada, have the same testimonial. They were blown away. They're like, what the heck is this? We've never had such information. And I told them, I said, what I'm giving you is not what you go and get from the bar or from a restaurant. These are things that my rich friends, you know, my successful friends have taken their time to invest in me. And, you know, 6 years ago when I came to the United States, and now I'm getting emotional about this, I never knew I was going to be this successful. I mean, I knew I was going to be successful, but not this big. But you know how I got here? Because I gave myself a chance. I took a chance. I signed up $997. I paid another $23,000. I've traveled over 38 states in the United States looking for these every freaking day. If you're sitting down in your couch and you're thinking if you're going to spend $299 or not. And that is why you are where you are. And that is why I'm sitting on the screen and you're watching me. So get out there, sign right now. The link is there. Take a chance on yourself. Take a chance on your children's children. So one day you can sit on the screen like this with your own show and teach your circle and teach your community and say, one day I saw this black guy sitting down there with a white shirt and a green tie, and he said I should sign up and I signed up and I went ahead. I showed up for the class. I did what I needed to do and I moved my life forward. What else am I going to tell you? Just sign up, show up, and you will be fine. Next question. Do you teach how to find great deals through real estate on how to invest money? Oh, yes, that's what I teach. I'm going to teach you where to find the deals. You know, opportunity is only seen by trained eyes. If your eyes is not trained, you will drive through opportunity every single day because you don't know how opportunity looks like. So I'm going to show you how the deals look like. For example, wherever you're sitting right now, go on your Facebook. If you go on your Facebook page right now where you are, go on the menu area, click on what they call it, on Marketplace. If you live in the United States, click on Marketplace and type in there property sold by owner and put a zip code. You will see off-market deals right there. But you know what? You don't know where to look at because you don't know what you don't know. You don't know what to look at. So you go on Facebook and all you go do there is admire the rich people and complain about your government. That's all you do on Facebook. But when I go on Facebook, I go look for the deals and I close deals every single day. And of course, I show you where you're going to get the funding. If you're not qualified, I'm going to show you the processes that will take you to getting qualified. Guys, sign up. I have been telling you this. Sign up, sign up, sign up. And I'm going to show you how to make this money. You will be blown away. Some of you that are going to come here, you're going to go with nothing less than $1 million, guaranteed, if you qualify. And if you're not qualified, at least now you will know what you're going to do to become qualified. This is how we do it, okay? Questions, please. I want more questions coming in. Thank you. What books can you recommend for real estate? You know what? Real estate is science. You just got to know it, okay? You got to know it. The first thing first, work on your mindset. Work on how you can become successful. There is no one book that tells you how to do real estate, okay? Go read the books I recommended to you. Follow mentors. There is no one book that talks about real estate. I just showed you what you're going to do. So read the books that I told you, Science of Getting Rich and Underdog by J.T. Fox, and come to my class and you'll be fine. Let's take more questions, please. I am here. I am fired up. You know what is amazing? The quality of questions that a mentee asks a mentor. Now you guys are pulling things out of me. You know what I did in the last 2-3 weeks? I have been in this successful people's midst, and I'm fired up. I'm so fired up. Somebody say, what dates are your next event? How to be successful in the United States or how to be successful in diaspora is coming up on the 9th of October. It's an online class. Go to josephnantoma.com/events and sign up. It's just $2.99. It's going to be the best $2.99 you will ever sign up. And after that class, the next class is going to be coming up from the 10th of November to the 12th. It's 3 days. That is an in-person class, meaning you're going to buy your ticket, you're going to pay for your hotel bill, and you're going to fly down to Wisconsin right here. You're going to see me for 3 days, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, face-to-face in the class, all the materials in front of you. You're going to take notes, and I'm going to be very practical. I'm going to show you, take you out on Friday in my bus, and I'm going to take you around the whole of Milwaukee, and we're going to close deals together. You will see me live and direct in my gene, not this, in my gene, closing deals, negotiating deals. And I tell you, the best way to learn is when you're practical. So sign up right now, and we will get on going, okay? More questions, please. Do we have more questions or no? Okay, looks like everybody's satisfied. So I was in the midst of some very, very successful people in the last 1 month. I'm sure you can feel it. There's a change. I can even feel it myself. Like something has changed inside me. You see, the people you're talking to will determine if you're great or if you're ordinary. Okay? And what I want to start doing is I want to start helping people to be truly successful, like truly, truly successful. And recently, I came up with an elite investors club called the Funders. Okay? The Funders is right there on the screen. Funders X. And what I'm looking to do is to start coaching you and start mentoring you in a closed circle where you will sit with me and you will be able to do things for yourself. And we can do business together. Now, when we start doing business together and I trust you and I know you, then I'm going to hold your hands and I'm going to take you to my big friends, my very, very successful friends. People like, Hugh Hilton, who's done transactions over $5.5 billion. People like, JT Fox, who has done transactions #1 wealth coach in the world. JT Fox is putting me on stage in November, a week after the boot camp. I'm going to be sharing stage with people like Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger, some of the most top, Hollywood celebrities and some of the richest people in the world, flying in with their jet in California. These are the kind of things that, you can only get when you build an inner cycle. And when I trust you after 1 year, I'm going to hold your hands and I'm going to take you and introduce you personally to some of my most successful friends, including JT Fox. So, do you have a deal? You have a transaction, you're looking for funding. Join the Funders X today. All you got to do is send an email to info@thefundersx.com. Very simple. Okay, info@thefundersx.com. thefunders.com. Or go to my website, reach out to me, send an email, and we will be able to handle this with you. Get in there. Let's do this. You cannot do this on your own. What you don't know, you don't know. Until I got that into my head, I never knew. info@thefunders.com. Go in there, send me an email. You're looking for funding. It has to be a viable. Don't be writing me email and telling me about a $20,000 deal. I'm not going to be interested in that. Okay? Anything less than $500,000, don't write me. We're not going to fund that. Get me some great deals from all over the United States and even outside the United States, but not Africa for now, because getting monies over there is a lot of work. Okay? You live in Europe, you live in Asia, you live in the United States, send me some deals. Okay? Get into thefunders.com. Thefunders.com. info@thefunders.com. You have opportunities, but you don't, you don't have the money. You have the money, but you don't have opportunities. It's both ways. While I'm sitting down here, if you have a deal in Dubai, you have a deal in Asia, you have a deal anywhere in the United States, reach out to me. We'll bring you into the Funders, and you're going to do some deals with us. And when I trust you, because see, business is all about trust, I will take you and I'll put you in contact with some of my richest friends in the world. info@thefunders.com. Any questions coming up? And boom. Thank you. How do I know a property that will do 30 to 40%? Okay. First and foremost, I don't know where you are, but you need to come to my class. Okay. There's something we call the comms. In your area where you're buying the property, you need to get a real estate agent. They will tell you what each property has sold in that area for the last 6 months to 1 year. So based on how the market is going on in that area, you will know how much profit you're going to make on that deal. So get an agent that you're going to work with. Don't walk into a deal without an agent, without a real estate agent. They're going to tell you, okay, this property sold 3 months ago at this price. This property sold at this price. This one sold at this price. So now you know the cost, or you know what the seller is asking you. You know, okay, if I buy this property and I fix it, how much am I going to sell it? That's how you know if you're going to make 30, 40%. And if you don't make 30%, at least 30%, my thing is I walk away. But that is my rules. If you're starting and you just want to make 10%, good for you. I don't work for free, okay? I work to make money so I can take care of my business. I can take care of the people around me, and I can boom, boom, boom. So it's been an amazing show today. I am pumped up. I want to sit down here the whole freaking day because I am fired up, okay? I am fired up, and I want to do this over and over and over again. Do me a favor next week, Tuesday, because I'm going to be 10 times more than this. Fired up. Invite somebody. Bring somebody to the show. Tell them there's this crazy black man in Wisconsin. He's telling us how to make money. Bring them on the show, and let me teach you how to become wealthy. My name is Joseph Nantoma, real estate investor, life coach. We're doing great things. You got to submit yourself. Greatness comes with a lot of responsibility. It comes with knowing what to do, knowing when to do it, and knowing how to do it. If you don't know it, you don't know it. So first things first, give yourself the opportunity to grow. You know, I look back 6, 10 years ago, I wasn't like this. There are certain things that I know now that I didn't know then. But you know what I did? I gave myself the opportunity. And I want to share that opportunity with you. I want to show you how to do it. Okay? I want you to get fired up. People, you know, who knew me 10 years ago. What is 10 years ago? Like, you know, I was in a program on Sunday, and people were walking past me. They didn't even recognize me. These are people that knew me just 5 years ago. They had to let your face looks familiar. I'm like, yeah, I'm Joseph. Oh my God, Joseph. That is what success does to you. Okay? So much that just 3, 4, 5 years ago, people cannot even recognize you. You know what? It's not even my facial expression. It's now the way I think, the way I dress, the way you carry yourself. Everything about you changes when your mindset changes. You know I love you. I love you guys out there. Thank you for coming on the show. I'm always going to be here every Tuesday, 1 p.m. Central Wisconsin time. And I'm going to be here sharing and showing you how to build wealth. Follow all my handles. You know, on Instagram, it is at the Black Mentor _. At the Black Mentor _. On Facebook, it's the Black Mentor. You know, on Twitter, at the Black Mentor 1. You know, and on LinkedIn, of course, is the Black Mentor or Joseph Nantomer. I want to wish you success. Take action today. Everything you've heard me say sounds good, but if you don't take action, you're not going to be part of it. I wish you a beautiful week. And of course, I'm rooting for you. Take action. And remember, your best days are always ahead of you and never behind. Have a great day.